Hey guys, Kimberzelik here. I'm going to take you back to the whole four start thread thing. Okay, so we got that, and it did what we wanted it to do, and it's a blast to play with. Yeah, for a minute anyway. But anyway, the whole point was to put another set of threads over top of these, and those being left-handed threads, which is going to make it look pretty funky. And if you've seen my 3D printed two-way threaded bolt, I'm not sure what they called it. I'm printing up another one right now. I just got my printer back in shape. But I do have my my test piece for the 13 pitch left-handed thread. So I have the male member. I need to make a nut so that if and when I put the opposite threads over top of these threads, I'll have both a right-handed and a left-handed nut to be able to demonstrate with on the four start double thread. I don't know. There are people who have machined these. I've never watched the videos. I watched enough to see, realize what they were doing. I watched all the way through the ones where they did lost PLA casting. And that seemed to work, obviously. And they also have another nut that is like left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. So they're staggered. Each, now I'm not 100% sure right now why it had to be four start threads to do this. But I got that idea somewhere, and I'm just going with it. Not that it was just an idea to try, it was like that was the proper thing to do. In the meantime, the PRATT and Whitney needs tailstock alignment. And I did a tailstock alignment video 6 months ago or so, and I had like 4 different methods confused with each other. I didn't know what I was doing. So, let me tell you what I'm going to do. Number one, I did do a test bar. Prep a test bar, and it's somewhere around here. But here it is. So and it is aluminum, and it is I think the taper was, I'll check, 4 or 5 thousandths taper on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my live center in the tailstock, and I'm going to move this cup, and I'm going to put my dead center number 13 Jarno in the spindle. Then I'm going to push the two together, and that's going to get me, I think that'll probably get me within a couple thou. So let me get that set up. I can actually put the taper in with the 3-chuck stall. I can install the Jarno dead center with the chuck in place. Now, whether the point of that is going to stick out enough, I don't know, for me to be able to see, to make the comparison. And it may have to be that I need to take the jaws off so that I can see better. The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking I'm just going to have to take the chuck off. Which is no big deal. Probably be, well, I don't know. I'm going to want to have the chuck back on when I run my test piece. Hopefully I'll be able to get that lined up, get it close, and then I'm going to put an indicator on the quill when I'm doing my adjusting. So it's a push me, pull me type situation. Here's one nut here, and here's the other one. Obviously you loosen this one, and you push this, tighten that one, and that pushes this, away from the operator, and vice versa. So we get that taper out, and we'll go back to machining some left-handed, a left-handed 4-thread screw, and then we will try to put the right-handed 4-start thread on top of that. And that might be a game ender right there. Tell you what, let's go ahead and see if we're going to be able to use my get it close method here with the Jarno number 13, if it's going to stick out enough. I'm just doing this right now I'm going to just see if it'll work. If it will, I'll pull this out and clean it. Okay. I can live with that. Matter of fact, we might be living with that right now as we speak. So let's put the live center in. There we go. Okay, let's get these box out of the way, and the backlighter, whatever, keeps going out. I'd like to see what you're seeing. I hate to have the quill extended too much, because I believe I'm losing accuracy. I need to open these jaws up a little bit for clearance. Okay, so this is, I could okay, that's as far as I'm gonna get. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at here. Once again, the light in the screen went dark on me. So it looks like from where I'm at here, hold on a minute. I'm just going to give you a good look at it. To me, it looks like it is off towards the back of the lathe a little bit. In other words, it looks like the tailstock needs to move towards the operator. But then when I get right on top of it, it almost looks, no, it's still off to the right. And I'm sure you can see that. Now that's just going to be just a, you know, get it close kind of thing. Let me see if I can get you close here while I do the actual adjusting. Okay. So I'm going to pause this and get ready to make the adjustment. Okay, I'm going to try to move that now. So you watch it. Okay, there's 5 thousandths. Did you see any movement? I tell you what. Let me get the Optivision on here. It looks pretty darn, it looks better. I'm going to push it a little bit more. There's 7 thousandths. Okay, this is what I'm looking at for how much I did move it, and I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at there. So I'm going to try to adjust this now, tighten this without moving that. Okay, so that's just snug. Now we'll go over here. That's good. We just need to snug this one now. Without, well, I moved my damn, I'm sure I moved the indicator and not the tailstock. So I did lose a little bit. I got it back. Okay, able to tighten it all back down. And that should still look the same in there. So let's put a test bar in it and see what it We did lose friction here in the middle. Shouldn't affect anything. 135. We did have a chip build up and we lost our drive, we lost the friction that required to drive that. So let's get this number here. We have .1931. .1923. Let me write these down. See how much they change. So I got 192.3. We're just gonna do 192. I mean, we're not looking at the 3. What is that, 10 thousandths? $193.7. 192.3. 193.7. So 3 from 7 is 4. 2 from 3 is 1. It's you call that what, 1 thou and a half? Off. So let's go ahead and pause you. I'm going to set up. We're going to try to take that 1 thou and a half away. Okay, I don't know if I just took a rapid succession of pictures of everything I just did. Just in case I didn't videotape any of that, I made the 3rd pass adjusting for 1.5 thousandths, and we should. I'm hoping we're going to have the taper out. Okay, so well, I just hit fucking something. Great. And if I reset something or what? I got 187. Let me get it around where you can see it. 187.6. $182. $181. $181.9. $187.1. 186.6. 184. 183. 187. So we've gone the other direction. We've gone too far. Okay, I'm not going to put you through it. I refuse. Okay, we're out of battery. That means this video is over. I wonder at what point I started going the wrong direction. At what point was the tailstock larger than the chuck side? Because it definitely flipped. And this is easy enough to fix using the micrometer on the quill and making that adjustment. Now, my quill's out about 5 inches for me to be able to do it this way. And whether this is the way to do it, let's just call it my way. We'll see how it works on when we're on future projects. So I'm going to get that zeroed in. So for right now, we'll see you next time. And I need to say something here. Here it is. I want to thank new subscribers. Maher, M-A-H-E-R, Norm, and Moksha, M-O-X-Y-A. Thanks, guys. Those are new subscribers to the channel. I'm picking up a couple subscribers a week now, and I had quite a dry spell there for a while. So I appreciate that, guys. We are still planning on tearing down the Pratt & Whitney. Now, I got about 30 thousandths. Ask me tomorrow, I'll tell you it's 40. Run out in my cross slide screw. I put a new nut on there, but I need a new screw. A-Bomb put out a video yesterday of see, my screw has a gear on it, so I can turn the screw theoretically, but I can't create that gear that's on that same shaft. A-Bomb 79 did one where he bought a threaded rod of the proper Acme thread. On one end of it, reduced the diameter, put some threads on it, and connected it to the part of the shaft that was holding the gear, and basically pieced it together. I have the part numbers. If I want to go that route, I have the part numbers for the pieces I need to make that happen. He TIG welded his at the end. If I end up going there, I'll have to hire that part of it out. Yeah, so that'll come with the tear down of the Pratt & Whitney. I may just do that and see how things go from there. And I may forego breaking everything else down to removing the headstock. Alright, guys, thanks again. Like and subscribe. Tell a buddy, breakfast. Okay, a lot of time has passed since the last little segment you saw. I went and met my son and his wife from Oregon. Went and met them up in Tip City, Ohio. Had breakfast. Me being the old man that I am, I had to take a nap after eating breakfast before I could drive home. But I'm approaching this with a lot more patience. So I believe I have her set, and I did it by all the methods that we were doing here. There's 144.5. I gotta keep my fingers off those buttons, getting this reading. And there's 144.4. So we are set to move forward, and I've figured out what I need to do. I need one left-handed nut and one right-handed nut. So here's a nut number 2. I'm hoping that's going to be the right-handed nut. Where did I put the finished piece at? There it is. So here it is with let's get you guys mounted someplace here. Get a little light on you. Okay, we're still going. So this is, let's see, lefty, lefty. So this is the left-handed nut. Here's the right-handed nut. If I turn it left, it feeds down. If I turn it right, it feeds up. This is the right-handed nut. If I feed it counterclockwise, it feeds on. Clockwise, it feeds off. And they both move opposing each other. These are just half nuts. This one's a fresh print, so it's, there you go. That's what I'm trying to show. So this is the screw is the only thing I need to double up the threads. Then after that, I just need one left-handed nut, one right-handed nut. So what I need to do then, let's go back. Let's pull these off here. Let me show you. I pulled these off early because I kept expecting that I was going to be getting a nut that had double threads. It had the 2 different cuts, but no, you just need one right-handed and one left-handed. So just look on the inside of these. You can see a little about the structure of the 3D print. Now, I was having trouble with this. I ran out of adjustment as far as raising and lowering my table to the print head. And I learned how to make the adjustment, and I also learned how to further adjust the setting on the fly while it's printing. And that resulted in this screw. If we look at the very beginning of this print, you can see here's where we started. It was very poor, and then I kind of changed the height and got a little better, and still not a perfect print, but the end print is here, and that's, you know, that's far from perfect. It should be perfectly flat there. an amazing machine. Okay, this is a left-handed nut, lefty tighty, righty loosey. So that's left. Let's see which one this is. This is lefty tight, right loose. So this is a right-handed nut. This is a left-handed nut. Okay, so I have my right-handed nut. So now I need to make a left-handed nut, and to test that nut I had to do a left-handed screw. So when it's all over, I either need to cut a right-handed screw on top of this, or I need to take this one and cut a left-handed screw on top of it. And I think I'm going to experiment with this one first. Okay, I feel better about this upload. I think I'm thinking already. All right, guys, like and subscribe. Tell a buddy. Bring them. Yeah. It is exciting to see new subscribers coming on. I appreciate it.